Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to play more Hearthstone as part of the release day for the brand new Mean Streets of Gadgetzan expansion. The decks I'll be playing today are going to showcase all sorts of new cards. I wanted to put in as many new cards as possible, and we'll be playing 2 games versus TK the PK. These deck lists, though, goes without saying, are really not optimized at all. I tried to put in, like I said, as many of the new cards as I could, and I think that in the final versions of these decks, you would want to cut quite a few of those. So for starters, we're going to try our Jade, Golem, Shaman. Why Shaman and not Druid? I think because everyone's trying Druid. I wanted to give this one a shot. I think that the deck contains Blubber Baron, because I opened a gold one, and I thought it'd be fun. I do not think that this belongs in the final list, but I figured I'd give it a shot, because a lot of the Jade Golem cards do have battle cries. But really, this thing is built around the Jade Golem effect, so when you summon a Jade Golem, the first one is a 1-1, and then the next one is a 2-2, 3-3, and so on. So if you summon enough Jade Golems, things get really out of control. I have Aya Blackpaw, which was the first legendary I've opened. And then the second one I opened was Sergeant Sally, actually. And I don't have any others right now. I'm still missing a lot of cards, so that would also allow me to refine the list significantly. And yeah, we just got lots of Jade Golem synergy in here, so we're going to give that a shot versus TK, who I'm assuming is going to crush us. Apparently one of his decks is a Priest deck. That's going to be really scary. They got a lot of awesome new cards. And then we got this Grimy Goons Hunter. I wanted to make a new Reno Warlock, but you guys keep saying you want to see some Hunter. This deck is a little bit faster than my usual taste, but you know, it's built around cards that buff things in your hand. I really wanted to put this in the deck, but I don't think this is a very efficient card. I think that this is a very efficient card, though, Dispatch Kodo. I would like to see that one in action. Welcome to stream, someone else. Good to see you as always. Yeah, Grim Patron in a Grimy Goons deck could be interesting. Doppelgangster, I think that this card is pretty strong. I don't know how actually viable it will be. It depends on how good the decks themselves are. I don't think it really belongs in this deck, though, because a lot of my cards buff beasts in my hand, so I kind of have to rely on things like Shaky Zip Gunner, but it'd be really good, and here's Sergeant Sally, so we're going to give this a shot. Take on the TK Mobile. I'm going to play 2 games with him and get absolutely trashed. Oh, wow, thank you so much, Cinderin, for the auto-host. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Alright, so, let's lose some games. If you guys are new to Hearthstone, and you'd like to check it out to support my channel, then I heavily encourage you to watch my tutorial video first. Link in the video description below, or if you're watching live on Twitch, then maybe someone can link it for you in the Twitch chat. And I also have my live stream schedule on my Twitch page. If you just scroll underneath the video player there, you can indeed find it. Welcome, Agavian! I hope the new cards will be viable and fun too. So it looks like we're playing versus his Mage deck first. This card... I'm going to build so many decks around Blubber Baron, but, you know, I just gotta tell you that I am skeptical at its viability, but I really just need to do this. This deck could kind of use Tunnel Trog, to be honest. I have, like, a decent amount of overload. Probably squeeze that in. But I just wanted to put in as many new cards as I could, just for things to feel fresh. And, yeah, I think we're gonna get trashed here, so... Oh, yeah, we have a 1-1. Not bad. Probably could have played the Totem Golem there. I think that would have been fine, too. But I kind of like the idea of forcing him to Hero Power. Oh. Or he's going to coin out a 3-drop, which will be... Acolyte of Pain. Okay, so he wants to make me give him a bunch of cards. I've got both of these in my hand. We've lost. Do I want to give him 2 cards? I mean, I think I kind of have to for board control purposes. So I'm going to. He's going to get 2 cards off this anyway. I can't stop him. So I might as well just give him the 2 cards now. I'm not going to be streaming in 3 hours, the sheep. And today is Hearthstone Day. Gavian asks, can I please shortly summarize how I feel about it so far? I've really been enjoying playing the new expansion. I haven't played enough of it yet, but the new cards just seem really good. They seem fun, most importantly, and I talk about this a little bit in my BlizzCon update video if you haven't seen that yet, Agavian, but I like the shift towards Discover, more controllable RNG effect. The cards, for the most part, seem pretty well balanced, and they have just... The archetypes that they spawn are very different than ones that we're used to now, so I think that there is lots of room for fun to play 3-mana 1-1s. Oh my god. think I'll force out some removal from him. Ha! Yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. It looks like they're also shifting us towards more of a controlling metagame, which I'm also excited to try out. They didn't really seem to print any insane aggro cards, so... Well, there's that, like, 4-mana 5/4, though, that draws, like, 2 cards or something when you... That, like, refills up to 3 cards in your hand or something. It draws you up to 3 cards, so make sure that you have always 3 cards in your hand. So I actually have a pretty strong board. Just Drake here. I mean, it's just too early for him to possibly Flame Strike me or something, so... Well, the sheep, the live stream schedule is below, my friend. The Guardian says, I bet people are trying new cool stuff the next 2 days, and then look at how the new cards support face Shaman. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. We get to see all sorts of crazy new stuff during the first few days, and the metagame settles down to something awful. But I just love that early, like, experimental phase. It's so much fun. So here I think we bop him in the face. Are we afraid of Flame Strike? He's not going to do it anyway. Ooh. I think it's fine. Oh god, he has Kazakus. I wish I had this card. This card's really, really fun. Yeah, I think the Blizzard is learning that the best way to design a set is not by, like, throwing it, like, super efficient, like, death rattle piles of stats like they did in GVG with things like Pilot Shredder, but rather to have, like, crazy build-around effects that encourage interesting, unique deck building, and that's what I like. Alright, so, you know, Blubber Baron to the rescue, hopefully. Is he gonna Flame Strike me? It's gonna 2/2 Jade Golem, give it taunt. That's pretty weak. Maybe I want to save this for, like, a bigger Golem. I think I can just keep hitting him. I mean, I think he's a Reno deck, but I think I'm okay with that, right? Yeah, he's a Reno deck, but he might not have Reno. I felt like that was a weak trade for me to take, but I honestly could have taken it, so... Alright, best of luck with your exam, the sheep. Hope that goes well. Alright, Kazakus Potion, deal 4 damage. Oh my god. 7 armor. So with Kazakus, you like, basically pick a mana cost for the spell, and then you pick what it does. So you can pick, you know, like, to deal damage and AoE, gain some armor, summon a demon, freeze a bunch of minions, stuff like that's really, really cool. Oh yeah, so he's like a Dragon Reno Mage, which is such a cool deck, so props to TK the PK there. I think here it's time to summon more Jade Golems. I think that this is actually fine to play now. I'm not really worried about getting value out of the fact that Jade Golem has Taunt, because he is not an aggressive deck, and I don't think that the Taunt will be relevant. I think that if I lose this game, it will be because of some sort of crazy spell shenanigans, rather than, you know, necessarily him rushing me down. I know he has some huge dragons, though, so I gotta keep my eyes peeled for that. Agavian says, I wish they realized how to make cool content before they tortured us for years with Boom, Loatheb, Shredder, and Sludge Belcher. Totally feel ya, my man. Totally feel ya. Hearthstone's just one of my favorite ways to unwind after work. I don't know. Cards. This is, like, less good than it was the previous turn, and this is not great either. So I'm gonna 3/3 Golem. Or do I start going crazy with Thunder? No. That's like a next turn thing, so... I think it's just time to summon a bunch of, Hey Mangadad, good to see you. Summon a bunch of Jade Golems to get killed by Flame Strike, right? Do I commit the other one? Or do I commit a Blubber Baron? I still lose to Flame Strike regardless of whether or not I play that Blubber Baron, so... We're gonna bop him here. Play around Flame Strike slightly, but I think I'm gonna eat it here, and I don't think I can really avoid it all game, so... Ah, I love that card. It's like a duplicate with a body. Sort of. Stolen Name says, but today is a new day with a new set. Don't worry, boys and chicas. Indeed, and we're here to enjoy all the new cards. So, I have a pretty scary board. He did not Flame Strike me, which means that he does not have it in his hand, as this would have been, I think, a prime turn to do so, but maybe he would be... I hope he's not listening in. If he would be muting the audio while we play these games, that would be ideal. So if you're listening to TK, if you can, just pause it until we're done. I appreciate it. This is really hard for me. Probably gonna, like, bop in some guys. I think that he must not have had it before, so... This is, like, okie dokie. There's a lot at stake here. Okay, so we got a pretty scary board. Do we need to kill the Emperor? That's such a bad trade for me, but I can't let that thing live, right? I can't possibly let Emperor stay alive. I don't know what he has in his hand, but he has enough cards in his hand. He's a mage. I can't really can't let Emperor live. There's like no way I can let that happen. I'm gonna lose every game today. I can feel it now. He has a dragon in his hand, so I'm gonna lose my entire board. But I can still buff them up first, or should I totem after? No, it doesn't make any sense to buff them up first. All these minions are gonna die.
Do not push me.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a dragon in his hand. Brutality. So we can summon a 5/5 Jade Golem with Taunt. That's pretty good. We're getting there. I do kind of... Oh, these are getting huge. I do want to play this guy. And the odds of me getting another card I can play this turn are pretty high, right? Ugh. I don't want to see either of these cards. We're gonna play a Tempo Wild Walker. I think I need to save that Hex. I do. I think that he has a bigger dragon in his hand. That's like Ysera or something. And I think if I'm in a position that I can kill it with my board, I should... Oh, that's like the best one that he could possibly get. That's really bad. I really don't think I should have hexed that. I have 2 hexes in my deck, and he has some huge dragon that he's holding on to. And I think that if I hex that, then I just lose to the next dragon he plays. So I think I need to keep my only removal if I'm going to win this game. I have the Blubber Barons, so I feel pretty good. I think I still don't want to hex this, but it's starting to get really bad if I don't do that. Maybe I have to play these 2 clowns and then heal myself. Alright, I've got some pretty big Blubber Barons, so this card is... We're gonna see how good it is here. I know my opponent doesn't have a board cleared, but he's playing like a Dragon Mage, and I can only imagine how many large dragons he has. I'm sure there's like a Ysera in his hand. So, I think it's, I think that I do need to save it. Like, here I can just Maelstrom Portal. I really think that, I need this Hex. Like, it's the only card in my hand right now, and if he plays anything big, like, I can now win. I don't think if I hex that, I would be able to win. I think this was the way to go. You're more than entitled to disagree, but I ask that you remotely humor me. I'm always down for a polite discussion, but people just get upset and they just freak out, and I think that that's stupid. There's sometimes a method to my madness, and sometimes I make a mistake. But here, this was deliberate. I think I needed to save that hex. Okay. Another fireball? Forgotten torch? Oh, it doesn't kill it, though. Why would he do that? So he can ping it next turn? Okay. This is interesting. I might actually be able to get him with this Jade Shaman. Now, of course, if I don't need this hex to win here, then I could have easily played it earlier, and that would have been ideal. However, I think he has something that I'll need to hex at some point. He just hasn't done it yet. Or at least he has it in his deck and he just hasn't drawn it yet. Alright, that's bad for me. But if this game's going on long, I need to save my removal spells. And he is a Reno deck, so I want to make sure that I am prepared for the incredibly obnoxiously long game. Which I think is coming my way. Doesn't really matter if I totem first here, but I think I have to kill that Reno. No, I'm not even going to kill the Reno. Am I going to kill Reno Jax?
Side effects? No. Trust me.
No, but if I don't kill it, then I'm not playing around Flame Strike very well. But at the same time, I don't think I can beat him in the long game, so... Okay, that I need to hex. Uh-oh. I think I might be dead. Oh yeah, he can shuffle copies of Reno in his deck with that Soul Caster or something? I don't know what it's called. I mean, I can race him here, but that's bad, because he's just... Okay, so if I, like, hex this and race him, I have... No, because he can just kill this thing. I'm gonna lose my entire board to Doomsayer. This is bad news bears. So I must hex Alexstrasza and go on the Doomsayer. Alright, this is a little bad. Yeah. I don't know what other stuff he has. Do I play another card? I think I do. I think I at least play the Drake. Because I'm not threatening enough damage next turn if I don't do this.
I must remain hidden.
Oh. How many cards did he draw off that? Only one? Okay, well, that's not so bad. Do I have lethal now? Oh my god, I do! Unless this turns into a taunt minion. Do I have lethal without this? 6, 10, 13. Okay, I do have lethal without that, so I shouldn't evolve. Right? Because I have 6. Yeah, okay, I do have lethal. Yeah. I shouldn't devolve there. I should not, because what'll happen is Devolve will give him like 2 taunt minions or something like that. I can feel it. I don't know how that would work out, but I swear that would happen. So, GG, well played, TK. That was a really good game. I legitimately thought I lost that for most of it, so woo! It was fun. I really wanted to devolve there, guys. Trust me. I know I did. I don't know how that would have lost me the game. You guys can figure that out for me, how Devolve would lose me the game. I'm sure there's a possible outcome where Devolve would have been really bad. I just don't know. Alright, second game versus TK. First one was epic. Thank you so much, TK, for taking the time to play with me. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching and enjoying so far. For those of you who take your time to just, show your support for the Hearthstone content, you're really helping out the longevity of the channel, so thank you. And if you're new and you want to get in on this, then I have the tutorial on my YouTube page I encourage you to check out first. That's true, Pete. Yeah, I did not really react to drawing the hex, but yeah, next time I'll do a little bit better job explaining that. I think it was very fair for me to play it there, but I felt like saving it was ever so slightly safer in the long game. Only because I don't have enough removal in my deck, but I can totally understand hexing there. I can totally see that. Yay! Did I smuggle this crate turn 1? How good is this card? I have one beast, which is this guy, but I do kind of want to do that, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Yes, this deck is built around buffing stuff in our hand. Yeah, I'm still getting used to playing on stream. To be honest, it's nerve-wracking. I feel like I play a lot worse on stream, and I get nervous because the Hearthstone community, and just people in general, like, when they're watching the game, they, like, only focus on, like, pointing out misplays, and that makes me really nervous when I play. Because I'd much rather be having fun and not worrying about all my moves so much. Because to me, Hearthstone is like just a very casual game. I play for fun. As a way to just unwind, so playing on stream is a little bit stressful, so sometimes I think I make unnecessary misplays, or I just don't do a good job explaining myself. Now, I could coin out Shaky's Zip Gunner here, just like, probably better than Acolyte, even though Acolyte probably is going to draw me 2 cards. Yeah, it's also kind of why I enjoy not playing AoE on stream that much these days, although I will do it again soon. It's just because it's nerve-wracking having that many people in chat just, like, staring at you. I love you guys. I know you guys love me too. But I still get nervous, you know, even if, chat was full of friends and family, I'd still be like, ah. That card's insane. Thanks, Corpse. Appreciate it. Oy vey. Unleash the Hounds is weak here. Am I gonna trade into this? I really kind of want to kill this. I could Unleash, but I feel like Unleash is really weak. But my other stuff is really weak too. I don't know if I want this good of a body just floating around. I don't know if my Unleash is ever gonna get better versus a Priest, but I really hate Unleash here. I mean, I can trade first and then maybe play Acolyte if it gets buffed. Well, this guy can kill that guy next turn, though, so... maybe I just leave it on the board. Oh, yeah, buddy. Not bad. Okay, says Hearthstone's fun because it has the right amount of RNG in it. If you win, you feel like it was skill. If you lose, it's all because of RNG. I don't know. Every time I lose, I almost always feel like it was a misplay. I think the RNG aspect of it is fun, and I think it's smart to give people an excuse. But, yeah, I never try and let that go to my head. When I lose, like, 99% of the time, there was something I could have done differently, and I find it really funny when I lose based off RNG. That I find infinitely entertaining. Oh my god, he's like a Shadowform deck, too. I love you, TK. Oh, yeah. I think Hearthstone is most fun when you don't take it, like, too seriously. Like, I am trying to play my best and build my best decks, but I don't really care if I win or lose. You know, I'm just having fun pressing buttons. And I like to think that's kind of what I bring to the table compared to some of the other, like, bigger streamers for Hearthstone, is that I actually have fun and I'm not dead on the inside. And, yeah, I just like to take the time to show you guys some, like, crazy, weird decks and synergies. You know, the other side of Hearthstone, in my opinion, the way it was intended to be played, I don't know. I think that Blizzard kind of, like, embraced the whole tournament try-hard thing, but, like, they really just intended for it to be a fun thing. I do think that there's a lot of strategy to it, though, and a lot of competitiveness that people miss out on because they're, like, too focused on the randomness. You know, this is very scary. This card is, like, bonkers, right? Oh my god. Indeed, Pete. Well, I try to stay not dead on the inside by playing Hearthstone, so, like, the people that are, like, colossal dicks to me about me trying to have fun are just, like, asking for me to get burned out in AoE and just stop streaming it. It's like, please, Resonance, please stop enjoying yourself. Every time you have day off, I feel so angry and upset. I need to tell you on YouTube. Stop having day off. What's this gonna buff? I think I'm gonna play this turn anyway. Okay, well that's okay. Huh. I think that's okay. Can't really hit Kazakus. I think that's just leaves me vulnerable like a Holy Nova. Yeah, Raza Shadow Priest. This is pretty cool. Yeah, indeed, Agavian. And I try to bring a different side of it, you know, the sort of Day 9-esque fun side of it. I do think the skill aspect of it is impressive, but... and it's something I really enjoy. But I also think just the creative part of it is just so much fun. Yeah, I think Hearthstone's like poker. Yeah, there's a lot of skill to it, but a lot of randomness. But unlike poker, all the cards have cute little voices. And there are a lot of cards. Alright, this deck is so cool. Stop playing Hearthstone! Why are you not dead on the inside yet? Alright. How do I beat this guy? He just can't be stopped. I mean, like, a lot of my plays this turn are just unfathomably weak. But I think this is okay, right? I mean, would I ever Seal of Champions here? I guess. I guess. I guess I would. Do you know that legend said if high main connects with face, you win 100%? Yeah, that is kind of how it works, yes. I could have easily played high main there, I really could have, but I fear his board more than any rational man should. And I think that my board is still scary. I do think that playing the huge high main was fine. Oh yeah. I love it, Niloc James, or Nilok James. Indeed, Makobo! Welcome to the stream. Always great to have you guys. Ooh, the myth. I like how you think. Ooh. That's spicy. We're gonna do that, probably. I don't know if I can beat this guy. I don't know what his deck has, but I gotta give props to TK. These are some pretty sick decks. And yeah, I don't really enjoy grinding to Legend in Hearthstone. It's not, like, I enjoy playing, like, different decks all the time. Alright, there's a Bookworm. I really want to play this one. It really hurts me. Alright, here it comes. I'm gonna eat an Entomb. Carnage opened a golden Kazakus. Wow. I do say that when my my Hearthstone stuff or content for really anything goes well and is well received, it motivates me to sit down and do like some crazy editing and fun little AoE projects. I feel revitalized. I'm like, yeah, I can still have fun and do what I want, and then people will enjoy it. I am, of course, open to suggestions for how to make Hearthstone as a whole better for people. Well, I could kill a Drake and just plop the huge one down. That seems okay. Could just, like, go face, but I am, like, somewhat worried that... Incredible!
Happy Feast of Wintervale. Thank you.
Worried about, like, AoE or something. No!
Well played.
Thank you so much for the 3-month resub, Makobo! Gavian says, I think your playstyle relates to one of Noxious, who's easily one of the most awesome Hearthstone streamers. I like players like you, both playing creative decks that might work or maybe just fun. Thank you, Agavian! Like, Noxious is easily one of my favorite Hearthstone streamers, if not just, like, people on YouTube in general. I love Noxious. I'm a huge fan of him. Hello, LLE, welcome to stream. Yeah, I did not quite go as planned. That was just bad. I need more buff cards. Uh-oh. Yeah, I love Noxious. Like, Noxious got me really excited about the idea of Discord. You know, he reminded me that Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns is really cool. He's shown me all these interesting games. You know, he's helped me appreciate Duelist a lot. I love his Hearthstone stuff. Yeah, I think that I try to have a somewhat similar style to Noxious. I am so absolutely dead. Oh! John Fisk says, you're very bad Hunter Res, face never trade. I actually can't play Hunter because deep down I'm just a stupid control player, so either my deck is like contains Lorewalker Cho, I'm trying to like mill you with Curse of Ratham, or it's just like a really slow, grindy control deck. So to say I feel out of my element here is an understatement. Yeah, me, never to go face me, always trade. I mean, this guy's not going to summon any rats if I play him, so... Oh, this feels so bad! Please don't have Holy Nova. Please don't play any cards. Just pass every turn for the rest of the game. Please. Alright, we lost. Every time I see Brand Bronzebeard... Oh! I know how it's going to go down. Ooh. Why did it show me that? Oh. Shows me the dragon that he draws? Alright, we lost. Shit. Alright, well, I'll give him a turn to play more minions, but this game is over. It's O-V-A-H, over. Should I let Bran live just for shits and giggles?
Well played.
I'm gonna let it happen.
Well played.
Yeah, I don't know, Giant Apple. That was weird. Hey, player 4595, welcome. Yes. Always take your deer and build around 100. Oh my God, villagers. Huh.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Ah, Priest OP. Boom. I just got purified. Oh my God, that was really fun. Besides. Let's see. GG's, man. Lots of fun, and thanks for playing. And by the way, if you send me a friend request, I will probably not accept it. Only because I have a finite number of spots on my friends list, so nothing personal. But I can only put in so many people on my friends list. So that was really a blast. I had a lot of fun there. Besides Hearthstone, I'm really looking forward to revisiting Prismata when that game is actually like released on Steam, which is gonna come soon, I hope, like really soon. I'm not sure what to do about Pokemon. I don't know if I have the time to commit myself to really just like playing through Sun and Moon. I feel kind of weird like not finishing it. I don't know how you guys feel about me starting games and not finishing them, but the odds of me finishing that one would be pretty slim. I mean, maybe I could do it. I don't know. Maybe I could just do some like random battles with you guys that could be fun. I'm just trying to think of ways, you know, to mix it up. Obviously, I understand that like suggestions for games such as like Civ 6 are the most popular. I have no idea what I'm doing, so if I was streaming Civ 6, which is definitely on my radar and something I would like to do, if I was going to do that, I have to rely on you guys to politely show me the ropes, as that is foreign territory to me. I would be playing games like Civ 6, EU4 and whatnot a lot more, but they're like not... I'm typically very slow and very daunting to learn, which is something that scares me sometimes, but I know that they're really good games and I would probably enjoy them. But for the most part, besides AoE, I typically play fairly like mainstream, super popular games because I just think they happen to be really good. They're things like League of Legends, Hearthstone, used to play a lot of Dota 2, Heroes of the Storm. But I do think that there's certainly room for those type of strategy games. I would also like to revisit the Age of Empires for DS games. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I have in mind. Oh god, yeah, I'd love to do some Kirby. I had so much fun when I did Kirby Planet Robobot. I really regret not streaming a Super Mystery Dungeon when I got that, and Kirby Planet Robobot, but I hope to, over time, gain more confidence and just branch out. Thank you, MBL, for the auto-host as well. Definitely wasn't a threat, just tossed in for the lulz. Hey man, it was funny as hell, so you got the resonance seal of approval. Yeah, I could do maybe some like Kirby-related stuff. We'll see. Anyway, your guys' support makes this all possible, so thank you so much for taking the time to leave a thumbs up. Every time you leave a thumbs up on YouTube, it's supremely helpful, as well as a comment. I do read them all, even though I don't get a chance to respond to them individually. And we got tons more Age of Empires stuff on the way, as well as content for other games. Lots of cool stuff on the way for December. Still a little sick. I think it's going to take me a while for me to actually kick this cold. And so, that is all for today's live stream. You guys have been wonderful, as always. Pleasure to have you. And I'll see you all in a couple of days if you keep your eyes peeled on the live streaming schedule. Hope you all enjoy the expansion, and I look forward to just, playing some games with you guys. Take care, and have a wonderful night.